So, as the saying goes, there are some mistakes in life that can never be undone. The mistakes that when you do it, you can never go back to correct them. It becomes a lifetime scar, a lifetime wound, a lifetime regret. And such is one of those mistakes is not going to school, especially the basic school, the primary and the secondary, or you call it the high school. Those are anyone who does not attend such basic education is a very big mistake that that cannot be undone in the future. Now, some people usually say school is scam. You don't need school. Who needs college? Who need that? Who need that they can survive without it. So what happens in the future? Maybe by the time you reach age 30, 35, 40, what happens when you reach that age and then you need school? The need for school now comes in, or maybe you thought that you can still make life or grow rich or do achieve whatever you want to achieve without school. What happens if you don't achieve that thing at that set time? What happens if you decide tomorrow that I should go get this education? Maybe by then the age or the time in which you are will make it impossible for you to do it because school has timing. A grown-up man cannot go back to learn basic high school math or writing skills or any of those basic skills. Someone who has grown up and has responsibilities, you are now paying house rent, you are probably feeding or supporting a family, you have bills to cover. At that age you cannot say let me go to school and begin to learn or do the you can't. No, forget all what these other people say. You can always learn at any age. Learning never stop. No, school has age limit. School has age. There is age you reach, you cannot grasp things again. You cannot grab even when they explain or say do this activity, you cannot do it again. So if you miss out the time to go to school for whatever reason you think, maybe you say I'm a footballer or I'm a, I'm a musician, I'm gonna make it in music, or I'm already making it in music. I'm businessman, I can do business, I know how to do trading, I know how to do this, do that, and then you leave the basic things that has timing in life, which is school, that has timing. Once you meet that time, what if tomorrow the business collapses or it doesn't work out? Because we are in the world, time and chance happen it. Time we have unforeseen circumstances. People always say things as if life is a rose of flower that just work hard and you will make it. No, it doesn't happen like that. You might be very talented in football, but due to circumstances, that talent doesn't yield you any fruit. It happens. I've seen it. I've seen it. You might be a good musician, a good writer, a good whatever, but the circumstances may make that gift not to manifest in your own time. You can't make good. And then, if for the sake of those other programs or those other things you thought you can achieve that made you to leave other basic things of life, like going to school at the age you needed to, you see that it will be a lifetime regret. Because I've seen people, good musician, good pianist, who have played, made a lot of money, but things took downturn on him. He could not really make money as before, and then he decided that he was going to go back to school. Then at the age of 35, he wanted to go and write a JAM. A JAM is exam in Nigeria in which you have to write to go into higher institution. That he wanted to go and write JAM, write WAEC. Someone who left school many years and doesn't even know basic math and the rest and can. So he found it very difficult to reintegrate. And adding to that, he had bills to pay. He had responsibilities. So you see, he became a crash. But assuming he took out that time then when he was young and had the opportunity and went to that school that time, he can now say, okay, I can still focus doing music, or I can fall back to this or do that. So these are mistakes that are always very costly. What people see are the few percentage in the top. Oh, look at this top player, oh Osimhen, look at this one, Messi, Ronaldo, look at Bill Gates, look at you. You are mentioning the top 1%. You are mentioning, okay, what about the remaining millions that are not making it on that field? People don't look at things on the broader side. To every Messi that has made it to the top, there are about a million plus talented as Messi that doesn't have the opportunity or privilege or have the thing to get to that top. Another costly mistake is just this costly mistake is also applied to that of women when they are between the age of 18 to 24. That is the age for marriage, bearing children, and starting a family. But you hear some of them say, I have to pursue my career. I don't need marriage. I'm going to be an independent woman. I can do this. Forgetting that life is not rosy. You might pursue that career and it end up not becoming what you thought it would be. You might pursue that career, end up becoming that. Okay, you might say you can be strong and independent, only to find out in future that strong and independent is not really rosy as you thought it was. But by then you have missed out the chance of getting a family. Getting a family, and when you miss out that chance, it's not a mistake you can correct again. So there are some things in life that are timed. They have their timing. So once those things, that's why very good parents normally make sure, by all means, they make sure that their children achieve what they should achieve, what they should achieve at their proper time. They force them to go to school, force them to, some even try to force them to marry, because they, you might think that they are forcing, because they know that that thing has its timing. Because what if tomorrow now you now say, oh, I need a family, oh, I need a degree, what will you do? And at that age now you cannot go back to get it. That is what it is. Stop looking at the top 1%, go to the average. That's why we learn statistics. That's why we learn statistics. So let's learn to do the right thing at the right time. There are some things that has to be done on its time, and there's no two ways about it. All right, that's it for today.